Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hackabane101, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play SimCity. In the last episode, we have just drawn out our roads, and as you can see on screen right now, we're in ×3 speed, trying to get in some people to come live in our village. We have a lovely upper area here that has some high quality, high wealth buildings, but low density, so they're like giant mansions, which looks absolutely gorgeous. And then we got some medium wealth that's kind of hanging out down here with a grade school, which also helps out that medium wealth and all that stuff. So everything's looking pretty nice here. However, we do have a road that we need to focus on, but we don't have the money to do so. So one way that we can do this is actually to take out another bond, or to hold out and see where our industrial leads us, or we can even increase the taxes, which I'm probably going to do right now. Get to about 10% on everything and go to 11% on the rich folk to see where that leads us. Obviously, some people might move out of the city if that's the case, but we'll see what happens exactly. A little bit of build-up in the main road here as people decide to turn left or right. I'm wondering, okay, so they can actually turn off, even though it's a very strange road, to say the least. I'm thinking of maybe changing that road around, but I'm not so sure just yet. And as we can see, some very small houses kind of getting placed on the avenue here. There's not really any parks other than this medium skate park here that's going to be helping out the residential team. But there is a little bit of industrial demand. So let's go ahead and drop that down, help some people out. And how are we going to go about this? I guess we can probably put some industrial out here. Why not? Doesn't hurt. Might as well put it next to the area that's already getting polluted anyway, right? Until we get some trade depots going on here. And just kind of hanging out in 3 times speed for the very moment. Now, the plan for this region, of course, is that we are going to be extracting coal. And we are going to need to also go down the route of high education, because we're going to need some very educated people to help out with the spaceport. So hopefully, if I can do things well here, I will be getting a university in this town, as well as possibly a community college and whatever I can get to help improve the town. And it'll keep the pollution levels very low, because the higher education people have, the less fires they create, and also the better quality industrial buildings we'll be seeing as well. And hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll have a very highly educated group of people ready to help build that spaceport, and even, potentially, this could be a power-focused area, because we're getting coal, so first thing we're going to focus on is, of course, the coal power plant, of course. But then, we are also going to maybe get nuclear power, because a nuclear power plant, obviously, is going to have a lot of energy to be processed and then moved out across the entire region. And if we have this area focusing on power, that will give it a very solid basis and ground for the reason this region even exists. Because coal is useful, but really it's useful for making power. And of course, what else is there for power? Well, there's also nuclear energy, which is a lot better, I think, in terms of its power generation. Well, not even that, I think. Factually, nuclear power is better for generation. Anyway. Enough babbling on, just trying to kill some time as we attempt to make the city look beautiful. And I am definitely digging how the town is looking right now. It looks quite lovely, except for this road. So let's go ahead and fix this road here. I'm going to go 1 times speed before everything goes horribly, horribly awry. We're going to upgrade these roads in just a moment as well. But yes, first things first, let's go to our bulldozer. What happens if I hold control here? Yeah, I'm just gonna do something like this. And I'm actually gonna... I like how all the cars are just kind of turning around now. I think I'm actually gonna delete this little curvy area as well here. Yeah, this is feeling a little bit better. We'll probably fix this up in just a moment. But the idea is I just want it to be a nice, curvaceous road. If I can get it like that. I'm gonna go for the squiggly lines. Oh, I think I'll probably want it here then, right? To see here, yes. That's what we want. Or is it? I don't know. It's this beach here that really, I think, is messing me up the most. Ah, this might work a little bit nicer. Yes. Yeah. I'm liking this. So let's go for a straight road here. We're going to delete this random dirt road for the moment. Okay, and then we're going to go for a straight road. Leads out here before it becomes a bridge or anything like that. Just, you know, whatever we can get. We'll delete any of the excess in a moment. We'll go for a nice curvy road. Nice curvy road here. Yeah, I don't want the bridge. As long as we don't have a bridge, then we are good. Yeah, perfect. So it's going to be a little bit awkward because, as you can see, the line doesn't really meet up properly. But hey, we get the most out of this area. We kill off some of the beach, but that's fine. Because really, you can't really build stuff on the beach anyway, which is a little bit of a sad thing. I wish I could build some cool stuff. Like for tourists, you know? To go hang out on the beach. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? This is looking much, much neater, much nicer. Not all over the place. It looks a little bit more realistic. And of course, we're going to fix this road here, which I think all you need to do is 2 squares on either side for avenues. Keep the curvy road going on. And we'll hold... Actually, I don't think we need to hold shift because it looks a little too janky like that. There we go. Nice and lovely. Also, if we can just disconnect these roads here, I'm going to attempt to fix this road as well. Okay, not bad. And now, if I were to do this, if I remove a bit more road here. Maybe if we go for a curvy road. Got an ambulance coming from another location here. Yeah, I think it's just like the weird terrain that we're dealing with right now that's really making things look weird. Let's go. Let's try maybe this. That looks nice. Oh, well, this little hill does not look so nice, and actually that would be the most terrifying thing ever to be trying to drive up. But if you look at the road, it's actually really hilly. Usually, you would think that the game would, like, flatten everything out, but it doesn't seem like it wanted to do that. It wasn't in the game engine's mind. It was just, it has its own brain, okay? So, that's how it is. What can you do, though? Okay, so we'll go for a straight road here and just attach it to the main avenue. And we'll add some more regions in just a moment. Let's see what we have here. I think we're going to do something like this. Yeah, I think that would look a little bit nicer. And it'll probably make a little bit more sense. There we go. Yeah, this is looking good. Let's go to our regions again. And we're obviously going to get some medical characters in a moment, but let's go get some more residential here. Stack them all up. Nice. That's looking awesome. And I guess we could also build houses on the outside of the road as well, but I'm not so sure about that one. Maybe from across the street here of the baseball court, we could have a few more commerce buildings. Just a few. And then main road, yeah, main road's looking good. Even though it was looking like a lot of traffic earlier, I think we're okay now. I think it was just like a small spurt of builders coming in town just to kind of get the city set up and ready to go, so it was making all the traffic go a little nuts. But now it's definitely time to get our roads up to a low density because we have everything placed down and looking good. And now all the roads are going to be in red, of course. It is 7 a.m., so I guess everyone's waking up to go to work. Also, I can probably build my mayor house by now. And probably transit would be a good idea as well for this town. As I say for every town, transit's always a good idea because it lowers pollution. Usually air pollution is lowered. Even though, if you ever looked at a bus, it looks like it just churns out the most amount of pollution ever. Well, there's a lot of people on that bus, so it kind of makes up for it. In comparison to, say, having everyone on that bus also drive a car. So even though, like, your standard, you know, 4-door car is going to produce less pollution than a bus, well, you're still going to run into those issues of massive pollution if, like, say, there's 50 people on a bus or 30 people on a bus, while 30 people driving a car. Ooh, that's pollution city right there. All right. Yeah, things are looking good. Is this just like a mini garden that this city has? Because I don't think I put all of these here, did I? I might have. I probably did without realizing it. Man, this is looking so lovely up here. It's so clean. So neat and clean. You know what I'm going to do, though? We should probably connect these roads. Probably should connect these roads in some fashion or another. Can we... What happens if we go for like a spinny road or curvy road? Not gonna happen. Apparently this'll work though, because, you know, logic. I like how just random stuff works. Hey, why not, right? That looks so weird. Oh, I guess that's actually under the bridge, huh? That is so weird. Would be cool though. I'd rather have it on a intersection, if possible. I should have planned ahead for this one. Because now we don't really have anywhere to go, and yeah, as you can see, all the vehicles are just kind of pooling up in that one location, which is definitely going to be hurting the traffic in many, many ways. Because they just don't have any way to go. I guess I can build a tunnel here, though. That's kind of cool. How can we do this? So, okay. So if we build up from here, this traffic is like a nightmare. I love how the traffic has become the number one priority now. Okay. Let's build out a road here. Build through the mountain. Excellent. And then we are just going to do something along the lines of this, I think. There you go. Get some cars going around. Yeah, and I think definitely we're going to need something happening here. Let's go three-way stop for that area. And so people can actually circle around and get out of the town if they need to. So that's looking a little bit better. We're also going to need a fire station. So apparently there's a building that was on fire. So let's try and get some sort of fire station going on. We'll smack this in the middle of the town. Doesn't really matter where. That guy will do his thing. Of course, we're going to need to get some public transit and all that stuff. Yeah, there's the buildings that are on fire. And exploding and all that stuff. In a fiery, deadly fashion. We're also going to need a clinic. So let's get a clinic. Probably in the corner of the town, maybe, or something like that. Problem is that the rich people aren't going to get this stuff. So that's going to be a problem. Also, let's go to the fire station and equip the fire alarm, which is 3,000 simoleons, but worth it because it means people can actually do stuff. Look at that little tunnel there. That's pretty cool. I don't mind that tunnel. Looks pretty neat. Even though we're dealing with avenues right now, our town is definitely having problems. Absolutely. These are still dirt roads. I love how these are dirt roads and people are just like happy to live here. Let me just upgrade these, make them look a little nicer. Nice. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Looks absolutely wonderful. Yes. Okay. So we need to also attach this road here. So let's go to bonds, and we're gonna get a $100,000 bond, which is expensive, but hey, we need it. And then can we somehow figure out a way to attach this road up here to the road down below? And I guess we can. Apparently this is definitely doable. I know it's completely goofy, but I kind of want to do it. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I'll do this one. There we go. Oh, shoot. Well, that didn't work out so great. Well, you know what? Not the end of the world. We'll just delete it. Oh, man. That's what makes this game so fun, though. It's just like the fact that even if you mess it all up, it doesn't really matter all that much. You can get that money back real quick. Just try and figure out a better way to go about it. It's very weird, like the perception, or the depth perception, if you will, is always a little odd. I guess if I cornered the roads here, that could definitely do it. That could definitely help out. I just want, like, a nice way to get into town through this way. These guys need a method to get into town. Can I do anything here? I was fiddling with it too much, I guess. What about a dirt road? Something. Anything. Anything. I like how you can still build this dirt road bridge. Can I... Oh, what if I lower this into the ground? Oh! Apparently it's gonna destroy all the hill if I do something like this. That's really trippy. Actually, it's going underwater even. Oh man. I'm derping around too much with this game. Alright, let's go to education. Classrooms are actually full. Let's upgrade that then, even though it's really expensive to do so. I'm gonna get one extra bus. Then I'm gonna do this. How is our... bus stops? How are these guys doing? Do we have bus stops everywhere? Actually, we don't have bus stops up here for some reason. I don't know why. Now we do. Okay, excellent. Now, public library, medium wealth, land value. I guess we didn't have this already, so let's get that going on. There's the public library. Next up, university. Raises high wealth land value. So high wealth people, these guys want the university. It's kind of insane now. It's $88,000, which I don't have the money to spend. And then community colleges for the medium wealth guys, so we're definitely going to want that. But we do want the high wealth guys to be going to that university. And it has 800 desks, and I don't think we have that many high wealth dudes. So we might have to make one of these areas more high wealth focused. Probably along the top side here would be definitely worth doing. I think we're helping the traffic a little bit. But not super well. Not super well. This is like road simulator today. It's all about them roads. I think putting down the industrial down here was probably not the smartest idea. Because usually this is just an access road to help out with the sewage, but, you know, sometimes things just go horribly awry. I guess it's probably a good idea then to put in some shuttle buses, which are not too expensive, but can definitely hurt at times. Let's get the shuttle buses over by the industrial area here, because it doesn't really pollute. And we'll get a couple extra buses here. Just 2 extra. Because each of these carry 3 buses, I believe, so it's still pretty crazy. That's 40 sims each. Then, backing out here, we can go for the bus stops. So we'll have one in the industrial zones, one over at the market districts, of buses going to the high wealth people. And then, of course, the most important people, the medium wealth guys. Because these guys are going to be using this the most. Get along the main road. Yeah, there we go. That's not looking too bad. Now, of course, we could get, like, parking rides as well, so I guess we can probably go something like this on these weird roads. Just whatever we can do. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm liking this. Okay, so now we have the public transit down. Next up on the list of things to do is, of course, take a look at our specialization. Go under mining and see about doing coal mining. We can do 24 tons of coal a day plus whatever else is attachable to the coal mine. And where are we going to be attaching this? This will be probably right smack dab in the middle here, right? So that's probably where the coal is going to be happening, and all of these residential guys are probably going to get sick from this, so I might have to just de-zone the area and just get these houses out of here. Which won't be too bad, because even though the parks, or well, even though some of the buildings are upgrading, we don't have any parks over here, so it's not like it's going to be that major of an issue, I don't think. Although now, look at all the cities. Yeah, the density is obviously going to be very low because of the streetcars. Or not the streetcars, but the streets. Very low density streets, only 2 lanes. Nothing too crazy. They want to go faster, they can go on the avenues, of course. Yeah, look at this. Look at the roads. Much better now. I think we did a great job of just fixing that problem as best as we possibly could. People have many ways to get into the town now. And if they have to, they can turn to the right, go around, and then through a few extra streets to get into town. Hopefully the AI will understand how to get people properly into my city. Let's destroy any abandoned buildings or burned down houses and stuff like that. Probably for the best. Let's go for a trading depot. Or I guess a trade port would be a good idea here. Really expensive though. Ugh. I think it might be smarter to go for the coal mine. Much cheaper, too. Let's do it. Let's do it up. Alright, so these people are going to hate me for this. But what can you do? What can you do? These people are also going to get very, very sick, I think, as well. But what can you do? Let's get our ore sign up and running. Coal delivery trucks. Oh, you really need 1. We'll grab an extra one of these mining facilities, which cost a whopping 14,000 simoleons. And we are going to need something to trade this stuff away, so let's go to a trade depot. And this guy can go along the main road. As for where on the main road, probably somewhere that leads outwards. Yeah, probably somewhere around here. Go to the trade depot. Edit, and if we put down a sign... I don't think the signs do anything still. Like, I love putting the signs down, but I think they're just kind of like a waste. That's why they cost no taxes, because I don't think they do anything. Maybe it makes the AI different. I mean, that'd be interesting. I wonder if anyone's tested it. I've been like, hey, if you do this, the AI actually acts completely differently, which would be kind of nuts. Anyway, where can we get coal? We don't need fuel storage. We want coal storage. I'm gonna go double up on the coal storage. Probably even triple up on it. Yeah, let's do something like this. There we are. So we got the coal storage ready to go. And we are going to manage our market deliveries. So we are going to just export coal for now. Because we're just trying to dig it up and make a little bit of extra coin on the side. Which will hopefully mean that we'll be able to stay afloat. Which is the most important thing right now. Because once we get the trade port going on in the main sea and also on the railroad, we'll hopefully be making a lot of money. But again, this is going to be a very expensive town to own. And may even need to upgrade the amount of people that live here. In fact, it's already asking me for more residential people. So maybe this will be the first town that we actually start focusing a little bit more on not only high wealth people, but higher density. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because why not? Reminding up coal. People are getting sick, obviously, from the coal. Which is always going to be great. This will probably just really mess up everyone's day. The clinic's going to be working pretty hard. Let's also check out what the waiting time is. Oh, I guess it's saying 22 minutes, 21 minutes. Let's get 1 extra bus then, real quick. $7,000 for that. Kind of nuts. But there you go. A few extra buses. Hopefully we'll be transporting people around the town nicely. Probably we'll get more buses as well when we get a chance. See what's going on with the education system. We've had good attendance so far, but I don't want any kids playing hooky. Will you please pay some extra attention, make sure that students get to class? I don't know what that means. Have 60 students get to public school in 1 day? I mean, that's easy enough. It's very easy enough. Let's get one more bus in here as well. There we go. Really expensive. Okay, we're on 3 times speed. Also, I forgot to build a mayor's house, didn't I? Town hall, there we go. Ooh, but how much money is this? 200 an hour? You know what? Fine. It has to be done. It must be done. Build that here. Just in the middle of town. I like town halls. They're very nice. And about 5,000 residents will be able to do something there. Your hard work has paid off. Now that you've built a town, give it a name. Alright, let's name our town. What is the town's name going to be? Let's see here. Let's go with Boreal. Excellent. The town of Boreal has been crafted. And we're still getting fires all over the place. Oh no! Call the fire police! Arrest them, fires! Absolutely nuts. Okay, attach these roads. I don't really like having that road there, but probably a smarter move to do that. I could probably also build a road like this. But then that would defeat the purpose of the other road. Darn everything. Too steep of a thing. Ah, darn it. I'll probably fix this at some point. It's a very awkward area. But it doesn't seem like there's too much traffic going on. But then again, it's only 2 a.m. in the morning, so not too many people would be working during the midnight. Although industrial buildings usually have 24-hour working periods, from what I can tell. Oh well. Not much you can do. Okay, how's our health doing? We're getting 2 deaths per day as we're digging up this delicious coal and pouring it all over the medium wealth people because we're awesome like that. But yes, we're going to be focusing a little bit more on high density stuff. Like this game gives me ADD or something like that. Yes, high density buildings definitely necessary here. I say let's go high density roads for this. High density. We'll leave this little avenue the same, so it's not going to be all over the place. And hopefully, if we play our cards right, if we're smart, take a look at this. So the density is going up a little bit. We love new city buildings. This city has lots of fun things to do. If we build you another park, would you be happy if we built you another park? Also, police, yes. But we won't have the resources for it, do we? Should probably just give this town some more money. Oh, we got criminals. We're gonna need to give this town some money. Let's go back to the region view. Let's flop around here. Go over to Sindri. Oh, what's going on here? What does that mean? Needs crude oil. What does that mean? Did it already dig up everything? I'm starting to wonder, like, are these other towns operating at the same time as me derping around? So Sindri lacking money or something? It's not very clear. Because it has plenty of oil on the ground. Obviously, it's trying to dig that stuff up. And this guy should be collecting the oil. Let's give him a few more of these vehicles. There you go. Trying to get those vehicles going on. Let's go 3 times speed on Sindri for a moment. And see if we're getting everything we need. Are we exporting the oil? Oh. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's use locally here. Let's go back to this guy. He is also being used locally. Alright. And this guy over here. Everything's being exported. I'm going to use the oil locally still. There we go. 3 times speed. Looking good. What's happening over here? We've got this shoreline and a trade port, but they're not working together. Will you add a cargo ship terminal? No thanks. How's our sewage doing? We're at 31, so we should be okay on sewage. I have most of my sewage turned off in Sindri right now, too. So our residential needs are spiking. Although, didn't I upgrade all these roads? Yeah, they seem to be medium density right now. Maybe high density would be a smarter move. Never quite clear. How close is it to the next density level? It's almost there. It's almost ready. We are getting some nice high density buildings, or almost high density buildings. Or is this? Actually, this is high density right here. Yeah. Radiance lofts. All my money. I need to just make this stuff turned into fuel much, much faster. It's taking forever to get that oil in here. In fact, let's turn on the other facility. Let's go full-time speed here, because we're going to try and just force feed this oil refinery as best as humanly possible. And we're going to get them one more vehicle so they can keep transferring this stuff nice and quickly. But in the meantime, let's go back to our region view. Click on our other town. Look at all those buses. Oh my god. Let's go to our next town of Boreal. And I want to... not load. How is it? Not shoppers, workers. Oh man. I kind of forget. How am I supposed to give money to other cities? I did it in another episode, and that's why I'm so confused. Like, this was so easy. Why can't life be easy? It says these guys need money. Emperor's Valley. Oh wow, the whole valley actually has 404,000 civilians. Very nice. Got some planes actually flying in the air as well. Let's go to this for our finances. Actually, you know what? Let's start paying off some of these bonds. There we go. So bonds are paid off. Go back to the region view for a moment. Highway traffic. Is highway traffic getting clogged? Let's go to our roads here. Huh. Yeah, I'm actually not so sure. You can see that I'm helping out these other towns, though. I must figure it out. Can I click on this lady? Transit advisor, help Sims from commute to your city. Oh, there it is. Aha! Figured it out. It was just right over there on the side. Yes. Okay. So to Boreal. Can we send any money to Boreal? I can only send money to Sindri for whatever reason. I don't know why that is. Select a claims connected city to gift resources. Is this city not connected? No way. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, no. I am Sindri, and then I'm going to get the money over. Yeah, okay, there we go. That makes all the sense now. All right, let's do 100,000. Send the gift. All right. And then let's go load over Angelos. We'll send another $100,000 over. And see how that goes. So load up Angelos here. Then we'll go over to the region view. We'll click over here. Boreal. Gifting. Yes, so we'll click on there, and then we'll send another 100,000. Oh, not all our money, though. Just 100,000. And we'll send the gift. Awesome. Okay, so in the next episode, we will be able to hopefully build up the area of Boreal, dig up all that coal, and hopefully build up the education system there so we can get lots and lots of people that are super smart and will help us build a spaceport. Guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.